G'day, it's Clive Roxinger here. Well, I'm right in the middle of a 20-hour print. It's been going for 14 and a half hours. And what I've discovered about these machines is it seems to be the same principle as washing machines. My mother used to make tea and she'd be washing clothes at the same time. And she'd alternate between the two. She'd do a bit of cooking, she'd go out, she'd set the machine, turn this on, put stuff in the dryer, then she'd go back and, do a bit more cooking. And what I found was that when I did the 12-hour print, I was stressed the whole time. But now, it's been going for so long that basically I just stopped worrying about it. And I just wander back every 3 or 4 hours to see how it's going. And it's kind of stress-free, and I think that's the point. If you buy a professional unit, you don't have to worry about it. I think if this, did catch fire or anything went wrong with it, I think it would most likely turn itself off. And when you think about it, washing machines are probably fail-safe too, because you can leave them. My mother used to leave it going by itself and she'd be doing something else entirely. You would think, oh, well, maybe you could catch fire because it's got an electric motor and that, but they can design these things so they're safe. And I think there's a difference between a cheap machine and a professional quality one, is that you don't have to stress about it. So, I was worried about this to start with, thinking things would go wrong, but after doing a couple of 12-hour prints, I'm sort of not stressing now, and this is not so hard anymore. I just wander back every couple of hours to see how it's going. It's actually a bit of fun. This is amazing. This is a really, really high print. That blue light makes it a bit weird. But this has got, look at the depth it's got down there. Got a little junk in the bottom, I should clean it. But I wouldn't worry about cleaning these things because I might damage it. I don't like this exposed circuit board here. This concerns me, this thing here at the back. See the little circuit board there? That kind of concerns me a bit. I would rather that be covered up. Yeah, it's stress-free. But a 20-hour print, nothing wrong with it. Actually, I wonder if it's hot. No, it's not even hot. It's cool. Unbelievable. I suppose when you think about it, all I really do is heat and plastic, so I suppose it's relatively safe. And also, you need a lid on it to do PLA. And PLA is a flexible plastic. It's not so much its breaking strength, it's the fact that it's flexible, so you can make a bit for your RC car and it doesn't break. It's not as strong as the, what is it, ABS? This is a PLA. The PLA is brittle, but it's strong. The ABS is softer, a little bit harder to work with, but it's flexible, which means you can slam into a wall and it doesn't immediately break. So, and that's why you need a cover on it. You need a cover on it for the ABS, I think it is. And the PLA you don't. You've got to take the cover off the PLA. But yeah, highly recommend. I had a cheap one to start with. You have a cheap one and you learn about it, but when you do learn, then you go out and buy a really, really good one. And this is an excellent machine. I this guy over the road, his name's Warren, and he's a TV repairman, and he said he's got one with twin heads. So I thought, well, there you go. That's the go, isn't it? He's got heaps of money. I haven't. But I wanted to buy a good one because I knew that I would eventually get to quite substantial size designs. And so I saved up all my pennies and got a really, really good one. And I'm really, really pleased with this thing. It's been fantastic. It's doing a lovely job. I made a lot of mistakes with this again. But, just keep designing it. I'll eventually get it right. But yeah, these are stress-free. You just let it go. I don't even know. I hear it buzzing in the background. And I think if anything went wrong with it, it'd probably make it. They kind of design these things to be noisy if they break. And that's where you get the quality from. As if it says something going wrong with it, it'd make a racket. And I kind of design them like that, and they can do that with computers. So, yeah, 20-hour print. We're at 14 hours and 39 minutes. What's that? Yeah, 5.5 hours to go or something like that. Can't do math while I'm filming. Clive Roxinger, over and out.